Good morning. This is Mr. Hiker, Urban Hiker Guy. Got to know my own name. But Mr. Urban Hiker Guy here. I'm here in Baltimore. Currently, I'm getting loaded with a load headed to Lebanon, Indiana. Let's see here. This dock that I was in is tight. Let me show you how tight this place I had to get in is. Now I don't know if the camera doesn't do it justice, but you can see how close that truck is in front of me. These were originally built for trailers that were 48 feet or less, but obviously I'm a 53-foot trailer, so it made it pretty, it separates. See, there wasn't much room for me to swing that trailer down in there, but it separates. This is what separates drivers right here. But I got in here, so that's all that matters. But I got about a 10-hour journey ahead of me once I get started. Had my coffee, had my breakfast, so we should be good to go. All right, check back in with you later. Hello, it's Mr. Urban Hiker Guy here, and I am currently in traffic. I'm on the I-70 westbound en route to Lebanon, Indiana, and we are not moving at all. I don't know if it's a traffic area, not a traffic construction zone. I don't know if sometimes they stop traffic to do things. Or hopefully there's not an accident, because there's only one lane, there's no other options. And I've seen that before, accident, and you're just stuck until they clear the accident when it's just one lane available. But so far so good, trip's going all right. I think my plan is to stop tonight, and because I gotta have it delivered by 8 o'clock tomorrow morning, but I can get there tonight. But if I don't have to, because I'm going to have to take a 10 anyhow, I might as well just wait, stop sooner, because it's almost, it is 5 o'clock. So I don't have to worry about killing time in rush hour traffic, and I can just get there in the morning. Anyhow, that's where I'm at. We are standing still. I'll see if I can give you a picture here. Yeah, and that's what it's looking like. And eastbound or westbound is going knows where.
You're in a 5-minute slowdown caused by construction.
I'll get back at you later.
You're still on the...
Well, I'm rolling again. Apparently what had happened is a oversized load had hit a lamppost, a light pole between the two lanes, and the lamp pole was blocking the road, so they had to clear that. My side got to move. The other side is still they're still stuck there. I was there for about sorry for the bouncy. I was there for about 45 minutes, but it did kind of change my plans. I have to, because of that delay, I have to go all the way through to my delivery, and I won't be able to stop and deliver in the morning. But it's just trucking, you know what I'm saying? Things happen in life, you just gotta roll with it. Pivot, move to the next thing. Always have a plan A, B, C, D contingency to roll. Life happens, right? All right, I'll check back in with you later. Oh, next stop is fuel. I gotta get some fuel here, and then after I get fuel, I'll continue on to my delivery. Well, it's the end of another long day. Roughly about 660 miles done today. This morning I started off in, I don't even know where I was. I was in Baltimore. I started out in Baltimore. Currently I'm at I was at BWI. Currently I'm at the airport in Indianapolis. I don't know what their airport acronym is, but that's where I'm at right now. Yeah, it's been a good day. Quick story. And you heard the phrase, it's better to be lucky than good. Well, today or this evening, I was lucky. I was supposed to deliver this load at 8 in the morning, but they said, oh, okay, you can drop it off at night. And I showed up to where I thought was the place I was dropping the trailer. And I saw other trailers like mine. So I was like, okay, this has got to be the spot. So I dropped the trailer, but I don't see anything. Like, where do I put the paperwork? So I just put the paperwork. I hooked it onto the back of the trailer and dropped it. And then I saw another warehouse and I drove off. And I just felt weird about it because I didn't like, it just seems like, I don't know. So when I was leaving, I saw this, it was a huge, these warehouses, they're enormous, okay? Let's just say that. So I saw at the other end some people working. So I was like, let me just go over there. And I go over there and I was like, yeah, are you guys Bloop de Blue company? And they're like, oh yeah, that's it. And I was like, huh, well, what's that over there? Because I just dropped my trailer. She's like, oh, that's a whole nother company. I'm like, but they got all our trailers, yeah. But you know, this is where you need to be. I'm like, oh, praise the Lord. Because sure enough, I'm glad I decided to come back and check. Because had I not tried back and checked, I would have dropped this load, which is a precious load, at the wrong place. They're a whole different company. But so it was lucky, you know, it was lucky. But, or was it? I don't know. When you feel something in your gut and it just don't feel right, like something, always trust the gut. You know, your second brain. But my gut saved me today. But anyhow, I'm about to put it down. It's roughly 11:40 tonight, 23:40. And I thank all y'all for rocking with me, Mr. Urban Hiker Guy. Just getting some terminal steps in at my terminal, you know, just getting some laps in, I guess, before I help me sleep better, get some good night air. I hope everybody had a good day, and the sun will shine again tomorrow. And I always remember, the journey continues.